honeybees, welcome to Eclectic Duality. My name is Alyssa and today we're doing a special reading just for you. This is going to be channeled messages from your person. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back my loves. And if you are new to my channel, show the love and subscribe down below. It really helps me out a lot. But as usual, keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. And if you don't like the story that I tell in this reading, change the outcome. It is that simple. All right, honeybees, we have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So I will give you guys a few moments to decide which pile you feel most drawn to. Timestamps will be in the description, and I will meet you there. Hello, my pile 1 people. This is your reading. Okay, channeled message from your person. So immediately what I'm hearing this person say is, I am really confused right now. I'm really confused. I'm not sure who I even am. I don't know what I want to do in life. I don't know what I want my future to be like. I don't even know what kind of relationship I want to be in right now. In fact, right now I'm so confused in trying to figure out my life that I'm overwhelmed by the thought of being in a relationship right now. So I need to go off on my own for a little while and try to figure this out. Do I feel this connection with you? Absolutely. I feel this connection. But at this point in my life, I have to separate myself. Please trust me. Please trust that I see you. I see how wonderful you are. I see, how happy I could probably be with you. But there's just so many factors within myself that are out of balance, out of whack, that I can't come towards you in a way that you deserve right now. And that might not make sense to you, but I'm a big believer that if you let go of something and it comes back to you, it was meant to be. And I trust that if we're meant to be together, this opportunity will come back around when I finally figure out what I want out of life. But please don't think this is you. It is not. I know that it's cliche to say it's not you, it's me, but that's the absolute truth. I am not in a good place in my life. Now, there's a lot of things that you don't know about my life right now. A lot of things that I've kept hidden, I've kept private, things with my family, things with my job. I have some financial issues that I'm going through right now as well. And like I said, emotionally, I'm in a really, really dark spot. And eventually, I want to be able to tell you what happened. I want to be able to share these things with you. I really, truly care about you. But I have to walk away right now. But some parting messages that I want to give you is that you are incredible, and I want you to learn to love yourself even more because you deserve the best. You deserve the best person to be with. You deserve happiness. You deserve the family that you want. You deserve to be with someone who can give you stability. I acknowledge that, and I can't give it to you right now. So I am not going to put you in a situation with me when I know that currently, as it stands right now, it would fail. But know that I do see you. And I do care about you. And I do truly hope that this situation will come back around. But don't wait for me right now. Live your life, and I'll live mine. So honeybees, that obviously is a really, really heavy, heavy message. And it's obviously not the message that you're going to want to hear in regards to love. But what I feel really strongly is this separation, which is coming, because we do have separation right here. We have the coffin and we have journey, and goddess of the sacred path and god of conflict resolution. Pretty much all of these cards talk about walking away, going on a journey, finding yourself, discovering your path. But I feel like this is not going to be a very long separation. I actually feel like this person is going to come back around to you pretty quickly. And by pretty quickly, I mean probably in the next few months. So I would say probably 3 to 5 months from now, this person's going to come back around, and you're going to notice a huge difference within them. They're going to come towards you in a way that's going to surprise you. Where I think this person might be a bit closed off to you currently, when they come back around, they're going to have this openness about them. They're just going to tell you how they feel. That's what I'm getting. They're just going to tell you how they feel about you, and they're going to shoot their shot. And to be honest, honeybees, either you'll be available and wanting this from them, or you won't. But either way, this person is coming back around, and I do feel like they truly care about you, and they are genuine. Like, I actually really like the energy of this person, because they're not blowing air up your butt. I mean, I know that was kind of a funny phrase, but they're not trying to tell you what you want to hear by, oh, you're amazing. No, I feel like this person's being genuine. They truly care about you. They truly want to see you happy, but they know that they can't give that to you right now. And the last thing they want to do is put you in a situation to hurt you. So they are making the decision to walk away. They're overwhelmed, they're confused, they're out of balance, and so they are walking away to heal themselves, find themselves, and then they are going to come back. All right, honeybees? So that was the main message that I got. And honestly, with the advice here, I hear that it's really important that you don't let yourself go stagnant. You don't cause your life to be at a standstill, waiting for this person. It's really important that you move forward, you do things for yourself. Maybe if you feel that you should, if you feel the impulse to flirt with other people or date other people, I'm getting the impression, that you should do that. I'm getting the impression that you should continue to operate like you are available. Don't act like this, you have to be loyal to this person. And I feel like they want you to do the same thing. They really believe that if it's meant to happen, it will. And if it's not meant to happen, it won't. So live your life, honeybees. And I really feel like when this person comes around, most of you are going to accept their offer. And it's going to be wonderful, whatever happens between you two. But some of you, you're not going to be available anymore, and that's going to be okay too. Either way, I see a really good outcome here. So just try not to take it to heart when they do separate themselves. All right, my pile one people, if you got to the end of this reading, please leave a butterfly emoji in the comments to talk about the metamorphosis this person is going through in their life. And as usual, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like so. I love you guys so much. Take care. Hello, my pile 2 people. This is your reading. Okay, channeled messages from your person. So this person's actually waiting for a message from you is the first thing that I'm hearing, honeybees. This person is actually worried because they haven't heard from you. I'm going to move this camera back just a little. Which I think that actually might surprise you. It might not, but I feel like some of you might have gotten the impression along the way that this person wouldn't want to receive a message from you for some reason. Maybe you've sent them a message in the past, or you've sent them messages in the past, and you just kind of stopped doing that, or you weren't doing it very much. And then this person, they didn't like that. They were like, where did they go? Why aren't they messaging me? Are they mad at me? Are they not interested? So here's the channel message, honeybees. When you first started messaging me, I didn't know how I felt about you quite yet. I was still trying to figure out our connection. I was just getting to know you, but I really enjoyed, the jokes that we said back and forth. I enjoyed the flirting. I really smiled every time that I saw that I got a message from you. And I know that I'm not the most communicative person. I know that I can be a little bit dry when it comes to, small talk, that kind of thing. It's simply because I don't know what to say. I like to express myself through actions more than anything else. And I think that maybe you got the impression I wasn't interested because I wasn't communicating back as much. I wasn't texting you as much back, or I wasn't IMing you as much back. And then you stopped messaging me, you stopped contacting me. And that really bothered me. It made me wonder if you gave up on me, if maybe you're talking to other people. But I truly want you to know that I think you're so attractive. I find you beautiful. I find you handsome. I really really like you, and I feel like I feel like I haven't met anyone like you before. I feel like you're different than pretty much everyone I've ever met. And I really want to be with you. At the beginning, I wasn't sure because I didn't know you. But now that I'm getting to know you, you're a beautiful soul. You bring a lot of positivity into my life. I tend to be a little bit of a pessimistic person, and you just bring a smile to my day, and I miss that, and I want that back. And I'm getting to a point that I'm I'm feeling stressed out about this. I don't know how to approach you, especially if you're mad at me about, not contacting you. I'm not sure how to approach you in a way that you're going to like and that's appropriate, but I really want to express my feelings. I want to tell you, and this is so hard for me to say. It's so hard for me to say, but I think I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love with you and I want to be with you. I want to try this. And as much as I want to say this to you, I can't seem to get my mouth to say what I feel. So I'm afraid that if I come to you and try to tell you how much I like you, in fact, the fact that I'm in love with you, it'll just come out in the dorkiest way possible. And then you will just hate me forever. I've been drawing you lately. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love to draw. I I love art, and I imagine what it would be like to be with you, and I try to draw it. And one day I would love to show you these drawings. I would love you to see yourself through my eyes. You I believe that you're the key to my happiness, and you're the key to the romance that I've been looking for. I love your spirituality. I feel like you're such a spiritual person. And me, I haven't quite figured out my spirituality yet, but I love what I feel from you when you talk about what you believe. I love the way that you treat other people. I love how when you aren't being treated well, the way you react. You always react in such a mature way. But even more than that, you were a loving person. And even when you're telling someone that they're wrong, or even when you're telling someone that they can't treat you in a bad way, you still do it with compassion and love for that person. You were such a giving person. And I want to be, you're the person who I want to be like. I, the things that you embody sunshine. That's what I think about you. You literally bring sunshine to my life. And at this point, I almost feel like you are this mountaintop that I'm never going to reach. You're just, I can't even believe that you paid attention to me. And that was part of my trepidation when we first started talking, is I wondered what your motives were. I wondered why you were even talking to me. And now that I felt you pull away, I want you back. I want you back. So please message me. Please message me, because I just don't know how to approach you. All right, honeybees. This person, I get so much, and it's not that they're scared per se. Like, I do feel like this is a strong person. The problem is they don't know how to communicate in a way that they see as normal. They feel like everyone around them can communicate so well, but for them, they're more about action more than anything else. But the other impression I get is this might be someone you work with. That might be why this situation is more difficult for your person, is if you work together, they're not sure how to approach you in a way that's going to be appropriate, and that will be taken well. And even though that, I got the impression of messaging going back and forth, maybe they're still not positive that you like them. And that's why there's that little bit of a leeriness in coming forward. But this person really wants to express their love for you, pile two. They really do. They really miss talking to you. And even if you weren't actually messaging back and forth, I get the impression that there was a lot of flirting, a lot of talking, getting to know each other, and then there was just kind of this pull back. And it might have been that, like I was channeling, it could be that you were putting yourself out there, you were initiating conversations with this person, and you got the impression they weren't interested in you. And so you pulled away. But the truth is, this person was very interested. I feel like they are very good at masking their emotions. And until they're ready to display what they're feeling, they tend to just be a little bit stone-faced. So what seemed to be disinterest was actually them simply trying to analyze what kind of person you are. Really trying to put all the puzzle pieces together. So this is someone who, it's not that they're closed off, because they're feeling these things, they just don't know how to express it. But they truly feel like you're the person they've been looking for. They are truly attracted to you. They feel like you're a spiritual being. They love the kindness and the love that you show others. They admire that about you very strongly. And this person really wants to hear from you. They want to get a message from you. They want you to, whatever you were doing before, they want that again. And honestly, honeybees, it's up to you what you want to do. If you don't want to be in a relationship with someone who can't reciprocate your feelings in a way that's a little bit more straightforward, this person might not be for you. But if you're okay with putting in some more hard work and being patient with this person and realizing that it takes them a little longer to express themselves, then this person's gonna surprise you in such a positive way. Because I do feel like their emotions are deep. I do feel like their love is deep for you. And if you're willing to stick around and wait this out, I think it'll be worth it in the end. All right, honeybees, if you got to the end of this reading, let's leave a little cat emoji in the comments, because why not? And as usual, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like so. I love you guys so much. Take care. Hello, my pile 3 people. This is your reading. Okay, so channel messages from your person. Before I get into that, honeybees, this is a very interesting energy. It's so specific that it might not resonate with all of you, okay? But I'm actually getting a very strong vibe of this being someone that you were involved with before. So it could be an ex, or it could be that you've known for a long time, even if you weren't involved romantically, Or it's interesting. It might not even be an ex. It could be someone you could have had a fling with them in the past where you weren't technically dating, but maybe you shared a kiss and then things just kind of went their own ways. Some of you might have been married to this person in the past. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Either way, I feel like if this is someone from your past, it was someone that you had a very big conflict with. This is someone who you definitely had an argument with, is what I feel. And that might have caused there to be an end in communication. And I feel like it really stopped this connection for some of you. If this is not someone that you were involved with in the past and this is someone completely new, I'm actually getting that there's still, like, recently there was conflict between you two, like some kind of argument, and that kind of it caused you guys to not really talk very much at all. Maybe there was animosity, some tension, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of an interesting energy. But the funny part about it, with the reconciliation and wedding card showing up, and then great fortune and mature woman on the other side, I basically see that things are warming up again, but in a good way this time. So if this is someone from your past who you broke up with, or you had some kind of conflict with, I basically see them re entering your life and trying to mend fences and essentially move into a positive reconciliation. If this is somebody new to your life, I basically see that they're trying to mend fences, they're trying to start over with you, and they really want to actually build something nice. This person likes you. But anyway, let's get into kind of our channel messages here. So I know we didn't see eye to eye. I know that we have some pretty big issues between us. I know that I hurt your feelings, but to be honest, you hurt my feelings too. Now, you might not like me saying that, but it's true. I might not have shown it to you, but my feelings were hurt. I was angry too. I wasn't happy with your communication in this as well. So, although I'm not asking for an apology, I want you to at least acknowledge that we both carried fault in this conflict, in this argument. But beyond all that, I just want to move past this and I want to start over because I really like you. I really, really like you. And beyond that, I think you're an incredible person. I feel like you are the romantic jackpot. I don't know how else to say that. You are beautiful. You are sexy. You are intelligent. You're funny. You're passionate. You're a spitfire. I love how feisty you are. I love that you call me on my shit. I love that you aren't afraid to tell me exactly what you think, and yet you're still such a kind person. You know, even though you're so straightforward and passionate and you're not afraid to wear your heart on their sleeve, you also have this huge, huge heart for other people. And I love that about you. I love it. And I admit that I acted like a jackass before. That's hard for me to admit. It's really hard for me to admit, but I know that I was a jerk. Okay? This is not me trying to make excuses, but there were things that you didn't know going on beneath the surface that prompted me to act in this unhealthy fashion. It's once again not an excuse for my behavior, but I was dealing with some addictions. I was dealing with some things personally that I was trying to reconcile. I was having a hard time getting rid of these vices. It was starting to take over my life, and it made me angry. It made me off balance. It was affecting my sleep. I wasn't sleeping well. And I also, the more that I indulged in this vice and this addiction, the less self-respect I had for myself, the more I hated myself. And that caused me to just be angry. And it caused me to act like a tool. I admit that. I admit that. And I'm very sorry for how I treated you. You deserved so much better. So much better. But I want you to know that I have I've worked so hard on healing myself. I have worked so hard on pulling myself out of that hole. And although it is still a journey that I'm on, that every single day I have to consciously make the decision not to slip back into this addiction, I want you to know that I am in such a better spot right now. I am in a position that I can finally treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And I want to have a restart. I want to refresh this connection. You are incredible, and I shouldn't have let you slip through my fingers the first time. I didn't realize what I had, but now I do. Please come back to me. Please give me another chance. And if you do, I promise you, I will not make the same mistakes from the past. I will not do it. I will be there for you. I will listen to you. I will tell you I love you. I will be physically affectionate with you. I will respect you. I will show you love every single day. And it won't just be with grand gestures. It'll be in the little things. I know what your favorite drink is. I know what your favorite food is. I love, the little things that you do to your hair every single day. You don't realize I notice that you crinkle your nose when you're reading. You don't notice that I watch you when you chew on your nails. It used to drive me crazy, but I found it adorable at the same time. It's funny, the things that used to annoy me are the things that I miss now. The things that all the little things that made you you. And I want to go back to that. I want that back. And I want you. And I hope you can forgive me, and I hope that we can restart this connection into something completely new. And I want to show up for you. All right, honeybee. So that's a very interesting message. And like I said, it's so specific. Now, if this is someone completely new, that's not all going to resonate. But like I said, even if it's new, I feel like there was a conflict between you and this person. And this person wants to start over and get a new connection with you because they really like you. They feel a very, very strong chemistry with you, a very strong connection. They really admire everything about you, and they don't want to let you slip through their fingers. They see the prize you are. I mean, great fortune right here. This is like hitting the jackpot, okay? This is just an abundance of good luck. That is an amazing card when it comes to romance. So this person fully recognizes how wonderful you are and your worth. They fully recognize that. Now, whether they're being genuine or not, so that is the question. Truthfully, I do feel like they're still working through whatever addiction it was that kind of causes them to be off balance, or might have caused them to be toxic in the past. But I do feel like this person did pull themselves out of that, and I do feel like they're manifesting a better future, and they're learning to love themselves more and more. So I do feel like this person is bettering their life. I do feel like they are showing up in a better way this time around, but only time will tell on whether or not this person will reverse their actions. I gotta keep it real. I want to say that this person is going to feel this way forever, and they will continue to make forward momentum and progress, and they won't go back to this addiction or toxic behavior, but only time will tell. And this is such a general reading for so many people that it's going to be different. Some of them will continue on the right path. Some of them will slip back briefly and then continue on the right path again, and some will slip all the way back. You have to trust your gut on this, honeybees. You have to trust your intuition on this. If your gut is screaming at you that they have not changed, trust it. If your gut is telling you that they're trying to be better, that if your gut is telling you to give them another shot, do it. But at the same time, honeybees, I do want to put a little disclaimer that it is so important to protect yourself. Never put yourself in a situation where you are unsafe. So if this was an abusive relationship, don't go back to that. Don't put yourself in an unsafe situation at all. But if this was a situation where it was simply not seeing eye to eye in the past or having conflict in that way, or, they were just a bit of an asshat, that kind of thing, that's where you can look at this and kind of deliberate and decide, if you feel like this person's being genuine or not. And I think that if you really analyze, what your intuition is telling you, what your sixth sense is telling you, it won't steer you wrong. So like I said, honeybees, trust your gut. It will lead you in the right direction. All right, honeybees, if you got to the end of this reading, let's do an alligator emoji in the comments so I know how many of you picked this pile. And as usual, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like so. I love you guys so much. Take care.